What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. We are back for another episode of From Zero to Hero. And you see on the news screen, I have been approached by Sognadal. Oh my god, I have been approached for a job. And I just can't believe it. I took the interview a while ago, a few weeks ago now. It was actually just after episode 31, so it has took them a while. But finally, after 20, 30 interviews with clubs around Europe, I've had interviews in Holland, I've had interviews in Spain, England, Germany. I have now been given the chance to take over a top flight club. Now we're just going to show Sognadal here. As you see, their last finish was 4th in the Tipper League, and so fantastic for them. Now what I will say is I might possibly be in Europe, which is due to start soon. Obviously because the season starts. I'm not too sure on that. We're going to find out. But before we go, before I accept the job, we're just going to finish off by doing a recap of how the season's gone and how we are leaving Egerton. So we've actually lost the last 2 games since you were with us for the follow. We got a 1-0 victory after that before 2 draws. And then we've leaving Egerton with 2 defeats in a row, which is disappointing. And we are leaving them in 7th place, just outside the playoffs on 19 points after 14 games. We're going to actually show myself before the squad, so I'm going to bring up my starting profile now. And now we're going to fade that into the current profile. So this is how we are finishing our time at Egerton. We have played 143 games as manager of Egerton, and winning 69, drawn 30, losing 44, with a win percentage of 48%. So with only 6 months of my contract left, I am going to be leaving Egerton. So exciting times ahead. We're going to go on the goals. So Zagukas with 5 goals as I'm leaving. Assist-wise, Zagukas also with 4. Key passes, Zagukas also with 43. Interceptions, 188 and 177. And average rating is Zagukas with 7.47. Most valuable player, Zagukas with 35,000. So, yeah, he has definitely been the man of this time at Egerton. 115 games played. He's been a fantastic servant, and I would actually like to take him to Sognadal, but I'm not too sure whether I can afford him. So now what you're going to do is you're going to see on the screen, I'm going to bring up a map so you can see where I am moving to. I will obviously have to go house shopping. So I'm going to view the offer now. 2-year deal, 2,000 a week. They're going to pay 11k in compensation, which is nice. I'm going to drop it to 1k and ask for a 3-year contract. And they're happy with that, so I'm saving the club £1,000 a week. Finalise the deal. So let's just click continue, and we will be the manager of Sognadal. This is amazing. This is just amazing. Now 5th season now, we are just moving clubs, and we are now managing in the top flight of Norwegian football. Mass exodus. So let's have a look. So the assistant manager has left. This guy was also our head of youth. Really like that guy, so I might look to bring him in. Also 3 coaches have gone also, so I might look to bring them in. I'll obviously have to check the coaching, etc. Before we go into all of that, I'll do all of that off air. I'm just going to check a few things. So I'm expected to finish above mid-table. As you see, we're currently in 14th place upon me taking over. 1-4, drew 1, lost 8. 13 points. Let's check the finances, how are they looking? So we are just under 1 million in the bank. We do have some loans which we're paying back, so they obviously need to get sorted. Salary, we are 29 currently. Should be no more than 23, so that also needs on no transfer budget also. So this is interesting. So we're going to go on the ability first. So the best player in the squad is our right back, and wow, just wow. I mean, when you look at obviously the quality which we had at Egerton, and with this step up, then after that the left back who is on loan. He's on loan from Legia. Again, fantastic, really, really good. Let's just go through. I'm just going to go through a few players. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just jump through like this. So again, good midfielder there. Defender, centre stroke right back. He is good. Happy with that. So centre back there, 35 years old, good experience, 3-star current. Striker, really good striker stats. How's he not scored more? Another defender there, really good stats for his age. A German midfielder here, and that's the right back we've already looked at. A good midfielder stroke defender here, really good. I think he could be a good left back as well as a centre back. Got a Polish left winger stroke striker. Judging by his finishing etc, he's definitely more of a winger. Goalkeeper here, really good stats again. Got a Danish striker. Yeah, fairly happy. Then we're back to the Swedish defender. Then the Ghanaian striker. This guy is awesome. How has he not scored more? Why hasn't he been given more game time? Goalkeeper there. I think we'd already seen him. We've got Wayne Brown, 30-year-old English centre midfielder. He's decent, very decent. Young Swedish striker. He was good. We've got Ulf Flo, who I recognise the name of, Norwegian striker. And then wing back both positions. Do you know what? Really happy with the squad here. I mean, there's some really good players. And then obviously the big step up is we are now managing a professional club, where obviously Exum's only semi-professional, which is nice. It's obviously really good that we have now developed as a manager, guys. We have now took that step to the next stage now, to actually feel like we are in a progression stage now, instead of being stuck obviously in the second tier of Norwegian football. Just checking these guys who are said to have good potential. I mean, how far can we take this club? That's now the question. How long we're going to be at this club? That's obviously the question as well. I mean, they are expecting quite a lot of us this season, so is there the possibility that we can't achieve and we might end up losing our job? God, I hope not. But you never know, guys. You never know. Just quickly jump back on that. I was checking to see if any potential signs had already been arranged, but it hasn't. 8% world knowledge, definitely better than we had. Anything else to check? I will check the staff. How's our staff situation? Okay, so we have a Scottish assistant manager, Ian McPartland. That's nice, obviously, communication wise. How good's our scouts? Obviously, that's something I rely heavily on. He's very poor, so I'm definitely going to bring in scouts. So we've got a lot of spaces for coaches. So I can bring some of the guys who've walked away from Egerton, because they did a good job for us. Let's view our feeder situation. So we are parent club Arndal. We're parent club B36 in Faroe Islands. We're parent club for them. We're parent club for them. Are we paying money to any of these? Because obviously it's just not justified. Okay, we're parent club to a club in Poland. We have first option to buy their players, so I'll definitely be checking them out. We have first option to buy players from Shelbourne, and also we're paying club for a club in Ivory Coast, but there's just no link. It just seems we are a parent club to them. Okay, so that's been a nice little look around the club. Let's have a look. When shall we come back? We have a cup game, but it's at home to quite a poor side. Give me a chance to settle in, guys. I think is the best way to do this. Just give me time to adjust to the players, adjust to getting the formation sorted and stuff. I don't come back for the first game because it's literally just, okay, look, I've just arrived. I don't know what I'm playing yet. So I'm thinking of coming back for Haugesund, because as you see, we've got 4 tough away games in a row. That's definitely going to give me a chance to evaluate the squad big time. So I'm thinking, come back and join me for that game, Haugesund at home, and hopefully we're in a good position. You see, we have a lot of home games to end the season, so let's see if we can push this team up the table. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're happy with the switch, and I will see you next time.